in their right mind wants an old man who balls is hanging to the ground to be on top of them all because they want $1,000? Not the fuck me. The Next Door Podcast. First of all, happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you guys weekend was lovely. And I hope you guys are getting a lot of clarity as the year progresses. I do want to change the narrative of, waiting for a man to have a soft life, right? And this is the type of content that we all normally consume. We consume this type of content of, in order for us to have a soft life, we need a man. And I don't want you guys to become hyper independent where you feel like you don't need a man, but financial security as a woman is so important. And as time progresses and as I'm maturing and as circumstances are changing and the dating life is just changing overall, I realize how important it is. And that's the reason why in 2025, my mission, I've promised to myself and I promised to God that my mission is to make sure women are feminine and financially secured. Because you may feel like, oh, I have a man with money, it's good, and he's paying all the bills, and I don't got to do much, but it comes with a lot. And we see it all the time. And a lot of times women highlight the bags, the money, the being able to be a stay at home wife, but they don't talk about the disrespect, the manipulation, the financial abuse that you have to endure, all because you're dating a man with money because you're not financially secure. A lot of women, because they're financially insecure, they have to endure a lot of things. And I've realized that as time progresses and as I go through relationships and I go through different phases in life, I realize like, damn, when you are a financially secured woman, you can afford to not give a fuck. You can afford to move on. You can afford to live the way you want to live. A lot of women feel like, oh, I don't know about this relationship and I'm not sure about it. And it's not that they're not sure, it's because you're not financially secured. When you are financially secured as a woman, you have a lot of clarity because there's nothing stopping you from making the decisions you want. But when you don't have any money, that's when it becomes a little bit more difficult for you to make the right decision because you're like, damn, I don't want to do this. And then I put myself in this situation and I don't, So my job this 2025 is to make as much women become financially secured as possible because I realize how important it is. And I'm no longer trying to make content just to go viral. I'm actually trying to be more intentional about the things that I say this 2025 because things are changing. So now today we're going to talk about why your soft life is delayed. It's not because of a man, it's because you lack strategy. Let's talk about it. The truth is, your soft life isn't delayed because of your man. It isn't delayed because of your job or your city. It's delayed because no one taught you how to make money with strategy, not stress. You keep buying the look of the soft life, but not the system. And I think a lot of us are guilty of that. Like we just want to look like we're living a soft life, buy nice hair, get the nails done, go to spa. But it's actually not a soft life. I used to think that in order for me to be successful, I have to find a rich man. I have to find the richest of guys. And that's how I'm going to live my soft life of being on a yacht or flying first class or getting nice things or just being able to afford to live in the nicest places. I used to think that until when I finally got in that situation. Bitch, I told you what happened. I was financially abused. I was manipulated. I was told all sorts of things of, oh, it's 1 p.m. You got to come back at 1:15. Now, when I was getting the Gucci sneakers and all these, the GDB bag and all these things, I will post those things, right? This is before Bestie Next. So I will post those things, but I didn't post the abuse that I was enduring behind scenes. And even in a relationship now, when you're dating a guy with money, there's a lot of manipulation things that happen. I want to use Tiana and Boston Richie as an example. I'm not sure if you guys seen the video of Boston Richie snatching her phone in public. Like he snatched her phone and he was saying some aggressive stuff to her. And when I saw that, I immediately got triggered because I know how it feels when you're dating someone who's financially secured and not saying that like you're dating someone who's financially secured so you don't really feel the need to have to do too much because you're like, oh, he's taking good care of me. Because in the beginning stages it's always good, it's always amazing in the beginning, when you have a guy taking care of you, because obviously he's courting you, so he's never going to show his worst foot, he's always going to show his best foot, right? But then after a while, when he's the one that bought your phone, bought your bags, bought everything for you, it becomes a thing of give me that shit back. Give me that shit back, or give me, like, it becomes a thing of that. And you know, I want you ladies to understand, you being financially secured is not that you're not going to date men with money, but again, you'll be able to afford to choose peace. You'll be able to afford to say, you know what, I don't need that. And he can't snatch shit away from you because you're like, and even if he does snatch it away from you because he bought it, you look at him like, all right, I'm about to just go buy another one. And like, remember, the secret code is always save yours, spend his. So if he snatches you, you're like, oh, that's not a problem because I don't have, I got a million saved up in the bank. So I want you guys to get to that level of thinking. And I want you guys to understand that you don't need to have a man to live a soft life. I'm not saying you don't need a man. I'm just saying that you don't need to have a man to live a soft life. I want you guys to get out of that thinking of, oh, in order for me to live luxurious, I need a man. And actually a poverty way of thinking, and it's a way of letting women stay in their financial class. And the only way for you to get on a higher class, because remember, I made this post on TikTok and it's semi going viral, and people are arguing with me about what I said, where when I said that men with money treat women with money completely different than the average woman. And I'm going to elaborate now. Men with money, let's be realistic. All this stuff they tell you, oh, wear red, wear your hair like this, dress like this, make sure you put extra oil on your skin, make sure you have dreadlocks, make sure. Let me tell you guys the truth. Because in real life, in real life, I've been in these circles. Let me tell y'all something. Men with money, rich men, wealthy men, they date on their social class, period. Period. This is 2025. Nobody's about to go to the village or go look for the brokest girl because she's cute. Girls are so delusional, and it really shows me the level of class they're on when they believe that, oh, but there's so many girls that dated a rich man and they were the poorest. Let me tell you guys the truth. Men with money date on their social class. They date the women that's around them. So you either networked your way inside where you know someone that knows someone that knows someone. So that's how you got in the room, or you're able to afford to get into the room. And even with you networking to get into the room, you still have to have some type of financial class. You still have to have some type of finances, because nobody wants to be friends with the brokest person. Let's be real. Let's be real. You don't want to be friends with a girl who can't even afford to eat. You want to be friends with a girl who's getting money because you want to know what she's doing to get money. Correct? I know I'm not lying. Type one in the chat. I know I'm not lying. None of you are sitting there saying, "Oh, that girl's so broke, so let me be friends with her because we're gonna look for a rich man together." No, most of you are looking at girls on Instagram that you see that have money, and you're like, "Oh, I want to be friends with her because she got the G wagon. I want to be friends with her." You're not looking at the broke girl like, "Oh, let me be friends with her because she's pretty." No, you're looking at the people who have money, and you're like, I want to be friends with that girl. So even with you networking, you still have to bring something to the table, because nobody wants to network with someone who has no connection or don't have any type of intelligence to offer. Let's be real. Even if the person that you're networking with may not be the richest at the moment, because they know something you don't know, you are going to want to network with them. It's called barter. You barter. You give something, and in return, you're getting something back. So you're offering information that she doesn't know, and she's offering information you don't know. That's the reason why you network. So when you look around and none of your friends are making more money than you, and none of your friends are doing things that you would inspire to be, you have a poor network. So let's tap back into what I was saying about men with money date on their social class. So when I tell you, ladies, because this is now the truth, a lot of times women say, "Oh, we want to hear the truth," but when the truth is being told, a lot of you close your ears. A lot of you are like, "Oh, I don't want to hear that. Oh, that's not true. I saw this story." And every time they say, "Oh, I saw this story. I saw this story," I ask them. I say, "But is it happening for you?" Because I don't care about who it happened for, or these stories you hear, because we're talking about real life. If you can't tell me that it's not happening from you, close your mouth. Close your mouth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Close the fucking mouth. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear facts. That's what's happening with you. And if you notice, a lot of the times men with money treat women with money better because they already know what they got to do to get that woman with money. They already know. And sometimes women like to argue, oh, but the men feel like they're in competition. That's broke men. That's broke men, because men with money want to be around women with money because, again, like I said, it's about network. They want to offer. She has something, she knows something that I may need, so I want to network with her. So okay, I want to fly her business class. But you as a broke girl that's not in school, that's not doing anything with your life, I promise you, and I'm telling you from experience, he is going to offer you the bare minimum. And you're going to think it's a lot because you lack the intelligence. So you're like, oh, he's doing this, he's doing that. He's giving you 500 because you can't even give yourself or make 500 for yourself. You feel like it's so much. Mind you, he's giving the next girl 5 grand. And mind you, after he's done with you, you think it's lasting forever. You're sitting there bragging to your friends like, oh, I got a rich man. I got a rich man. But you really don't have a rich man. He's using you for the time being. I want you guys to understand that. Listen, Bestie next door, I tell you anything but a lie. I'm telling you guys things that happen in real life. You shouldn't idolize talking to a rich man. And the only reason why majority of you idolize talking to a rich man is because you're not rich yourself. That's the problem. When you make money yourself, you're not looking at a rich man like, oh, he got my number. You're looking at, okay, can you help me multiply my money times 3? And if you can't do that, next call. I don't want to talk to you. What you offering me what $500? I make that easy. I want all of you to get to that level. Spending money on aesthetics does not equal peace. So all of you that's like, oh, you gotta just look rich. Oh, you gotta look rich. Bitch, you could look rich all you want. But when you look at your bank account and that shit don't say 2 grand, 5 grand, 5 grand, 10 grand, 20 grand, or you don't even know when the next money's coming into your account, bitch, you're stressed. You're stressed. Looking rich does not equal peace. A lot of people have this way of thinking of, oh, if I look rich, then it's like you're covering up the garbage. We got to eliminate that this 2025. Exactly. When you got it, they want to do more for you because they already know what you coming with. So for example, if you're a girly that have money, right? You're used to a certain lifestyle for yourself, right? You're going to feel like he's disrespecting you by giving you $500. That's a fact. That's a fact. When you are used to a certain lifestyle and when you make a certain amount of money and he sends you 500 as, oh yeah, I want to use this money to impress you. You're going to look at him like, do I look like that type of girl that is impressed with $500? Like the way you're so quick to next caller, it's like you're going to have the same audacity that men have. I'm telling you. And that's the reason why I want you ladies. That's the reason why I keep talking about financial security. And I'm pushing that because I know that the reason why a lot of you are not certain and the reason why a lot of you don't have clarity when it comes to relationships or yourself, it's money. It's money. That's it. Literally, when you think about it, you guys are looking for the men with money, but it's not that you want the men with money. You just want the money, right? Can I get a one in the chat? It's not that you want, it's like if we really sit down and we really be, fuck the fantasy. Bitch, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You gotta get in the field. The money, you just want the money. So if we could eliminate the money part, then you will really start to filter out the type of guys that you date. Because realistically, we have to stop just only looking at the financial gain of dating a man with money. We have to start looking at the character. This is why there's a lot of broken homes, because this is why there's a lot of rappers that have so many baby moms, because these girls are just having babies with these guys all because of money. We're like leading generational curses. We're passing it down by not looking at the character of the person that we're dating. And I really want you guys to understand that a lot of the problems you guys have is money. So if we could eliminate that, you're going to have so much clarity in your relationships, right? So spending money on aesthetics, like I mentioned before, doesn't equal peace. I want to ask you guys this question. How many of y'all feel like you look soft but live stress? Type one in the chat. You know, I got my nails done, my hair's done, my lashes is done, but you live stressed. Type one in the chat. I want you guys to see a pattern because this 2025, we are going to change all of that. All of that. Okay. Let's be real. The soft life isn't about aesthetics. It's about infrastructure. And most women don't even have a strategy. They have vibes and vision boards. That's it. A lot of you be having, oh, I got the vision board. But then let's be real. Some of you have a vision board from 2023 and not all of it, like the life, the vacations, you probably haven't done it because you don't have strategy. You have no system behind the lifestyle that you're manifesting. Why are women thinking it's about hair and nails? To be honest with you, I feel like it's because of what social media portrays. It's more so everybody's portraying the whole Pilates, nails, and hair and, vacations as soft life. But a lot of people are still stressed. Is what's being pushed. So a lot of people are using what they have instead of investing in ways for them to make more money. They're so more invested in the look of looking like they're living soft. That's what the issue is. To be honest, that's what the issue is. And I was also a victim of that. Thank you, my love. I'm going to start selling jewelry soon. I'm actually going to start selling jewelry soon. So I will let you guys know when that happens. But we have to start rethinking how we spend our money. Like, if you go on TikTok, you see a girl with a nice wig, you're like, oh my God, that wig, I got to buy that because that's going to make me look like a soft girl. I'm going to be in my soft girl era. I'm going to attract a rich man. What is the type of content that's always being pushed? Oh, if you wear your hair like this, you invest in nails, you invest in red nails and blue nails, you're going to live a soft life. You're going to attract a rich man. No, bitch, I want to attract money. I want strategies that's going to build income. I'm no longer investing in the look of what I want to attract. I actually want to invest in the system and the structure. Can I get an amen? Soft life with no strategy is just expensive survival. Soft life with no strategy is just expensive survival. The requirements for a soft life is obviously passive or low effort income. If your income stops when you stop, that's not freedom. That's fragile. Your income should not be stopping when you stop, especially in this new generation that we live in. Guys, let me tell you something. We are blessed. All of us that are living right now, whether you be 90s, 80s, I don't even care. We are blessed to not be born. No offense. In our parents' them generation. I'm sorry. We are blessed. Do you know why? Because we don't have to work as hard to make money. All we need is the right information. Our grandparents and them, they had to work extra hard for low. Even though, you know what? During their time, things were cheaper, but they had to work harder. We are so blessed to not be in that generation. And a lot of people are so focused on the problems instead of the solution. Somebody type 2 in the chat. You have to focus on the solution instead of the problem. And that's what I've realized. When you focus more on the solution instead of the problem, that's when the problem becomes solved. Like, for example, a problem of being big. I'm about 5'7", 5'8", right? And I always focused on weight. I'm like, oh, my weight. And this is the problem with a lot of us women. We focus on our weight instead of the solution. We're not thinking about, okay, how can I start today so I can start losing? We're more so like, oh, I want instant gratification. I need to lose 20 pounds by the second of tomorrow. Like, I need to lose 20 pounds by tomorrow. It's more so about the small habits. And any rich person will tell you this. It's about the small habits you make every single day. Some of you are not at your weight goal because instead of eating an apple, you decided to eat 5 donuts. And you're still looking in the mirror like, oh my God, my problem is my stomach. Let me clock this T for you guys. Even if you take Ozempic or if you do lipo does not give you instant results. Because you still have to wait a few weeks to see the work of your doctor. That's the truth. You'll get off the table and you'll be like, oh, okay, but you're still swollen. So you're not even going to really have that flat stomach until weeks, months later. Am I saying something or am I saying something? So even with Ozempic, you guys think you'll take Ozempic today and you're going to lose 10 pounds tomorrow, but it's the psychological games that they play on you guys' head top. It's a psychological game that they play on you guys' head top. Because even when you take Ozempic, you do not lose 10 pounds immediately. It still takes time. You can take the poke today, but it's going to take about 2 to 3 weeks for you to really actually notice the weight loss. So everything is still a process. I want you guys to understand everything is still a process. So you got to get out of my problem is this, my problem is I don't make enough money. Start looking at the solution. How can I make more money? Stop saying I can't afford. And I had to learn this when I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. I don't know if you guys know about Rich Dad Poor Dad, but I read this book, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert something. I forgot the last name. And I started shifting my mindset from, oh, I can't afford this to how can I afford it? Because saying you can't afford something, that's the problem. That's already the problem. You are aware that you can't afford something. That's the problem. The solution is, how can I afford it? So you got to shift your mindset. Exactly. Ozempic is a muzzle and you could definitely eat through it. What I was trying to say about Ozempic is you don't once you take the poke, you don't instantly drop 10, 15 pounds. It's still a process. And some people still eat with the Ozempic. So really, realistically, when you think about it, you don't really need Ozempic. All you need to do is to stop fucking eating. Let's clock it. You don't really, and we, no. I'm going to clock it. If you really think about this, you really don't even need Ozempic. You just got to stop fucking eating. Because some people will be on Ozempic and still eat through the pen. And still eat through. Listen, I lost about 10 pounds just off of watching what I put in my body. Simple. Sometimes some of you be thinking you're so hungry and you're not even hungry. You're just thirsty. A lot of you be dehydrated. You'll go to the bathroom, you pee. The whole bathroom is smelling sour because you're not drinking enough water. Water will really help you when it comes to your hunger. And I had to realize that. And now 3 weeks into my diet and 3 weeks into me eating clean and me being mindful, now I think more clear. I don't wake up like, oh my God, my body is hurting. If you wake up and you have a hard time waking up, check your diet. Check your diet. Your diet is why you have a hard time waking up. I could go to sleep for 4 or 5 hours and still wake up feeling refreshed. Because why? I didn't eat so heavy before. I didn't have a big bowl of Chipotle with extra cheese and extra. Stop consuming these gluttony, toxic content. It plays a lot on your psychological mind. I want you guys to understand something. If you can control what goes into your mouth, you can control your finances, you can control your dating life. But a lot of you can't even control any of that because you can't even control the most simple thing, your hand to mouth. Your hand to mouth. Your hand to mouth. If you can't have no discipline with your hand to mouth, then how do you expect to live the life that you want? How do you expect to attract what you want if you can't even be disciplined with what you eat? Big girls try to argue with me like, oh, I still live the best. Bitch, don't lie to me. I was 200 and something pounds. You do not live better at 200 and something pounds as opposed to when you're in the hundreds. Clock it. Bitch, I was 200. So you can't even tell me. You can't tell me a fuck thing about weight. Because I know when I was bigger, how I was treated as opposed to me being smaller. I know how efficient I am now being smaller than as opposed to me being bigger. The way I even thought. When you are smaller, you don't have to question what you put on your body. You put anything on because you know it's going to look the fuck good. You're like, yeah, I'm going to look good. You don't sit there like, oh, you're in 200 pounds and you sitting there trying to figure out how you could hide the fupa. You're not hiding the fupa because you know, like you in 100. You know, like I'm about to buy this outfit. I could shop online with confidence because I know it's going to look good on me anyway because my stomach flat. Bitch, my stomach flat. But when you're 200 pounds, it's like, oh, I don't know. Or you go to events and girls be trying to act like, oh, yeah, I'm so confident as a big girl. But when you're really not because you go into the rooms and you the biggest, you even bigger than the guys. You feel some type of way. You feel some type of way. They be trying to lie because I was that. So I was that. And I'm still, as we're talking right now, guys, I'm still in my process of getting to my goal weight. I am not taking Ozempic. I'm not taking any of that. I'm strictly being disciplined with what I eat. And I have a plan. Because to be honest with you, the more disciplined I became with my food, the more disciplined I became mentally. And I became more emotionally intelligent. Let's clock it. Anyways. If y'all be wanting fluff, she's speaking fast. Right. They don't. Jessica. You know the girls they like the lies. They like the fluffs. But I've made it my goal. I made it my goal this 2025 to no longer make content about going viral. I'm done going viral. I don't care about going viral. I don't care. I am now in the era of truth. I am now in the era of doing God's work because God has put me through so much stuff. You guys know I went through a huge loss 2 years ago. I went through ectopic. I went through stillbirth. I went through a lot of shit. Being financially abused, being emotionally abused, being mentally abused. So I made it my duty 2025 to no longer hide who I am. I made it my duty to now be truthful and be honest and be transparent because I know how it is to be 200 and something pounds. And I also know how hard it is to lose the weight. I know how it is to be the brokest. I know how hard it is to have to degrade yourself all because you want money. You have to ask for certain things. You got to put your pride. I know how it feels to be on all aspects. I went through all levels of transformation. So I know how it feels and I know what it takes to get to the next level. So I told myself, and God told me, as I get you through all these phases of life, I want you to be honest. Don't sit here and try to lie to them about a lifestyle or a man taking care of you. Stop lying to them. Tell them the truth. Tell them the fucking truth. All these dating coaches that you see online that's talking, they're making money. So as they're telling you, oh, date a man with money, they tell you what you want to hear so they get paid. They give you this fantasy, oh, this man bought me. No, bitch, they're getting their money. As they're telling you what they're telling you, they're getting paid. Yeah. So Bestie next door is going to tell you the truth, because now we got to get rid of the fluff. We got to get rid of the lies. We got to get rid of oh, you got to be a sugar daddy. I'm living this lifestyle from being a sugar baby. So if you're living that lifestyle off of being a sugar baby, why are you posting it? Because why? You want other people to, you're trying to monetize off of a fantasy. But you know what? I'm done. I'm no longer, fuck the fantasy. Bitch, I'm going to tell you the truth. You got to get in the field. You got to get in the field, because in order for you to even have the little sugar daddy, you're not even going to want a sugar daddy. Who in their right mind wants an old man who balls is hanging to the ground to be on top of them, all because they want $1,000? Not the fuck me. Not to be on top of them, all because they want $1,000. Not the fuck me. Not the fuck me. So when I be seeing these girls talk about, oh yeah, you could get an old man, date an old man, and he's gonna pay your bills, bitch. How about we figure out how to pay our bills without the old man? Because I don't want no baby powder. I don't want no baby powder on this cookie. Can't get no coochie from the queen. Can't get no coochie from the queen. You feel me? I don't want the baby powder. It's never that serious. It's never that serious. I promise you guys. A lot of you are getting in between your greatest potential, all because you're not investing in yourself. You don't need the fucking old man. You don't need the old man. I'm telling you this. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York. I live in a whole nother country. Bitch, I be bouncing around the globe. Bitch, I be playing hopscotch with my location. You know what saves me? VPN. A lot of you can be making money from wherever you are in the world as long as you have a VPN. We'll get into that. But let me say this quote again. If your income stops when you stop, that's not freedom. That's fragile. Can I get an amen? Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? Because I'm really speaking from the soul. I'm really speaking from the soul, because I really feel very strongly about this. I actually feel very strongly about being a woman who's financially secured, because guys, if I want to get through this phase in life, and then I'm going to really tell you guys, I'm really going to give you guys my, the real what's happening. But because the chapter is not closed, I can't tell you exactly what it is now. And I don't want to double back and double mouth, right? So if you're interested, you want to start making money online, I will help you. Don't think you're by yourself. Join the Wealth Club. The Wealth Club has unlimited courses. You know, a lot of people was talking about digital marketing, and I bought those digital marketing courses, right? And it's like when you spend $500, $700 on a digital marketing course, and that's the only thing you're learning. But with the Wealth Club, it's so many other things. You're learning so many other things. Some of you want to get into suites. Some of you want to get into NFTs. Some of you want to know how to make content that actually converts. Some of you need faceless content. Some of you need products to sell. Some of you want to know how to make your own course, right? Because you can make your own course or make your own product all day long, but if you don't know how to market and sell, it's done for. The Wealth Club has all of that. The systems, you learn how to monetize from your lifestyle. Your Instagram and TikTok shouldn't just be about scrolling. You should also learn how to make money. The one thing I want to tell you guys is that you don't need to be an influencer to profit in the digital space. You just need to solve a problem, right? So some of you that work a 9-to-5 job, I want you to think about when you first started. There's information that you know that someone across the globe may need. And I also want to let you guys know that you can get paid from taking photos. Do you guys know that? If you know about that, type 1. If you don't know, type 2. The stock photography industry is a $1 billion industry. I want you guys to know that. You can literally take pictures while you're on your lunch break off of nature, food, people, establishments. You can make so much money off of doing that. There's so many ways for you to monetize in this digital space. I want you guys to know it's not only about reselling, because with the Wealth Club, you can also resell as well. But there's also different skills, high income skills you can use to make money online. Do not think you need to be a huge creator in order for you to make money. The Wealth Club gives you all the blueprints you need, okay? Confidence doesn't come from affirmations. It comes from knowing your money moves without begging or bending, which I mentioned earlier. We are tired of having to beg men for the bare minimum. And when you make your own money as a woman, when you get into a place of freedom where you don't have to do things for money, you start to have a lot of clarity. Clarity comes when you are no longer dating from a place of financial insecurity. And, you know, when you date from a place of financial insecurity, you land yourself in a lot of shitty situations, which a lot of the creators don't talk about. Like, let's use Trophy Wife, for example. I know you guys, beginning of the year, was it beginning of the year or was it last year? I think it was last year. Last year, Trophy Wife came out and talked about how her husband was essaying her daughter. Mind you, Trophy Wife was, highlighting how it is to be a stay-at-home wife. You're a trophy wife. You're picked by a man who has money. He's paying all the bills. But look what happened to her. Look what happened to her. So Bessie next door said anything but a lie. Look what happened to her. She had to, you know what I'm saying? Like, she had to endure, and she made, like, I was like, kind of on her side. I was like, but I want to use her story. I want to use her story as a, like, highlight of this conversation that we're having, because she had to endure a lot of shit. She's only telling us a little bit of what she probably had to endure in order for her to become financially secure. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? So please, as you're consuming this content, and again, I'm not forcing you guys. You guys can join the Wealth Club whenever you feel ready to. But I'm telling you guys, it's going to be one of the best investments you make this year, because all the courses that drop on the market, you have access. So don't think with the Wealth Club, it's like, oh, okay, it's just a course. It's not a course. It's not just one course. It's a wealth community. In the Wealth Club, you have access to network with other members as well. And not only that, when you join, I think there's a time limit. So if you click the link in my bio, there's a time limit. If you're listening to this replay or whatever, if you click the link in my bio, you're going to see a time limit for you to have an audit call. You will have an audit call with me. So I will assess you and I will tell you, okay, what direction you should go in so you make the most money. I will tell you. I'm really good at business analytics. I'm really good at that. She said, is there billionaires in there? There's billionaires, millionaires, all types, babes. What you want me to tell you? What you want me to tell you? But anyways, and not only that, with the Wealth Club, you can resell for 100% profit. A lot of these MMRs are now becoming affiliates, but with the Wealth Club, there's no affiliate. Once you purchase it, you own it. You can resell it as multiple times. And when you have that 15-minute audit call, assessment call, I will tell you the direction you should go in for you to make the most money. So even if you're a nurse and you have a 9 to 5, I can tell you how you can start making money even when you're off the clock. I will tell you, this is what you need to do. This is how you need to go about it. And trust and believe, once you implement the stuff that I tell you, you will see a lot of gains. Because I say no lies. I say no lies. Okay, I say no lies. Let's get through. You help with content creation too. Of course I help with content creation. Of course I do. Of course. Inside the Wealth Club, you're going to learn content strategies that convert. So not only are you learning how to create your content, because there's a certain formula. What people don't understand about content is this, and I'm going to tell you guys this for free. A lot of people try to create when it's already created for you. A lot of you be trying to fix what's not broken. So in order for you to really capitalize off of content, there's a certain formula and strategy you need. And even if you have an existing business, for those of you who may be listening to this replay and you have an existing business and your business is not doing well, or you're providing a service and it's not doing too well, join the Wealth Club, because you will learn how to actually excel your sales. This is whether it be like, oh, I want to start a physical business. The Wealth Club even has a full vendors list. The best part about the Wealth Club is you get access to everything for less than what most women spend on a wig or a weekend brunch. Clock it. Let's clock it. I want you guys to understand, it's not a business course. This is a cheat code to soft financial freedom, and you don't need a huge following or experience to win. Just the willingness to stop playing small. Okay? All right. So let's talk about the signs your soft life is delayed. Let's talk about the signs. Are you guys ready for that? Can I get some ones in the chat? Signs that your soft life is delayed is you still depend on other people's pockets. If you still depend on other people's pockets, your soft life is delayed. There's no reason why you got to depend on the old man to give you the money to, get your hair and nails done. There's no reason why you're like, damn, I'm scared to ask him for money. I'm scared he says no. There's no reason why you scared to ask the men in your phone for money anyway. Because no, we got to keep it a bean. We got to keep it a bean. If you are scared to ask a man for $1,000, then your soft life is delayed. Because why are you even scared to ask him for $1,000? Because if you have the $1,000, your soft life wouldn't depend on if he's in the mood to give you the money or not. You already know, like, I already got the money. I just want to test to see if he's worth my time. So when you ask, you're not going to be scared to ask for anything because you already know you can afford your soft life. So it's like, okay, I'm just asking to see if he's worth my time. And you know what? It gets to a point where you're not even going to have to ask because a man already knows what he has to do to court you. It gets to that point. I want you guys to understand that. So it's like, okay, so for him to even get into your phone book, because bitch, let me tell you something. Having a contact list full of men, that shit takes memory in your phone, right? Phone storage. Yeah. You know how before they're like, oh, you can just buy 1 TB on iCloud? Bitch, iCloud is not working no more. iCloud is not working. Apple wants you to buy 1 TB iPhone now. They want you to buy it. So now it gets to a point of, you know what? No. I'm not even going to waste my phone storage. So if you can't even afford to give me $1,000, because I'm already giving myself $1,000 because I'm in the Wolf Club, I'm making money. I'm over here making money. I'm reselling the Wolf Club, because if you think about it like this, if you resell the Wolf Club, because it has so much value and it has unlimited courses and it has so much things. If you resell the Wolf Club for about $700, $800, one sell, you're good. One sell can cover all your soft life expenses. And after that, you start building a lifestyle off of just reselling the Wolf Club. Because remember, think of it like this. I'm a huge creator, right? You may not be a huge creator as I am. Because I've been already talking about the Wolf Club, that's already social proof for your audience. So if you decide to say, I just want to resell it, because you got to be smart. Some of you got to be really smart. Even the guides that's inside the Wealth Club, like there's a guide, a master classroom on how you can make money from photos. If some of you are smart, you'll just say, you know what, let me download that guide and resell it. Boom. So it's so many different opportunities when it comes to the Wealth Club. So now, again, tapping back to what I was saying about if you still depend on someone's pockets, your soft life is delayed. You are no longer going to be scared to ask for what you want because you already know you got it. So it's like, all right, if you're not even giving it, why the fuck are you in my phone book? And a lot of you, previously I noticed that a lot of women are scared, like, oh, Bestie, what if I keep next callering these guys? Some of you feel guilty for having high standards. The reason why you feel guilty for having high standards is because you're not providing that for yourself. So stop feeling guilty. When you start making more money, when you join the Wealth Club and you start making more money, you're no longer going to feel guilty for saying, bro, you can't give me $1,000. You can't give me $1,000. Wait, what? You taking me? No, sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Stop thinking that there's a scarcity of men. A lot of you think like that because you're on a certain level. When you start increasing your social class, you'll realize there's a lot of men that do have money. As much as there's broke ones, there's rich ones. Yeah. I want you guys to understand. As much as there's broke ones, there's rich ones. A millionaire has been created right now as we speak. There's a lot of people that's losing money right now, and every second losing money, making money as we speak. So stop having the poverty mindset of, oh, all these men are broke. No, it's just because you're on the wrong class. You're on the wrong class. So because you're on a lower class, someone asked, when you ask, he will say, you have it already. That's the wrong guy. Why? You won't be talking to guys that would tell you you have it already. Stop. That's what I'm talking about with the poverty thinking. That's what I'm talking about with you're proving my point. Yeah. You're proving my point of what I'm talking about with the poverty thinking. I want you guys to look at Jada Waiter. I love using her as an example. She went to London. And she went to her booking and a guy bought her a Chanel bag. He knows she have 10 Chanel bags. Why did he still buy her another one? A broke man would say, oh, well, she already have Chanel bags, so she don't need it. But a man with money is not going to be looking at what you have. He don't give a fuck about what you have. All he gives a fuck about is if you're on his social class. You're on his social class because you could afford the Chanel yourself. You're on it. Remember, when men with money date the women that surround them. They don't care about what you have. A man who has money do not care about what you have. He doesn't care if you can afford it. It's only broke men that care about what you have and care about what you make and how much. It's only broke men. But men with money don't care. They care about if you're on their social class and what you have to offer. That's all they care about. Once they know, like, oh, okay, you're used to a certain lifestyle, they come correct. Is that making sense? Can I get a one in the chat if that's making sense? If that's making sense to you, can I get a one in the chat? One in the chat if that makes sense. Because if Jada Waiter can afford all these nice things, then why are guys buying her stuff? Why are guys buying her stuff? If these Instagram baddies that make money from OnlyFans or make money from, whatever they make money from, or even these prostitutes that, sell their pum pum, why are guys still buying them stuff? Because men with money don't care what you have. Again, it's all about social class. It's all about access. Can you afford the access? So I want you guys to stop thinking that, oh, if I make money, he's going to say you can afford it. He's broke. He's broke because why is he watching what you can and cannot afford? Clock it. Clock it. Why is he watching what you can and cannot afford? Men with money don't care. They just care about you being on the level. They just want to date the women that's on their social class. Can I get an amen? Let's proceed. Hold on. Let's proceed. Princess, I'm coming. Now, your soft life is still delayed. You still depend on other people's pockets. You keep watching women elevate and you don't know where to start. I told you, ladies, start with the Wealth Club. The best thing about the Wealth Club is it has everything you need. You're not going to need to buy anything else. A lot of women fall victim in buying different ebooks. They're like, oh, I got to buy her ebook because she's making money, or I got to figure out how she's making this content, or I got to do this, or I got to do that. You're not going to need that with the Wealth Club. The Wealth Club has so many different classrooms that you're going to feel like, damn, I have so much to learn. Even with suites. You guys know how suites are going viral. This girl is talking about how to, invest in suites where you can invest in stadiums and all these suites. Even that is inside the Wealth Club. You're not going to need to buy it. You're not going to need to spend $200 on that when you could just join the Wealth Club and get access to all of that. So instead of having to go throughout the year, watch different women elevate and buy into their product, the Wealth Club has that for you, and the Wealth Club does that work for you. So whatever course is on the market, even a digital marketing course is inside the Wealth Club. So whatever course is on the market or ebook is on the market that's hot, because you've joined the Wealth Club, you are going to have access to that. Where do we get the Wealth Club? The Wealth Club is linked in my bio, okay? And remember, with the Wealth Club, you can resell it as many times as you want. Nobody gains from you reselling. Every course inside the Wealth Club is taught by industry professionals. It's not taught by me, okay? So don't think because I'm talking about the Wealth Club, it's like, oh, her courses is her courses. No. Remember what I said. Remember what I said, guys. You guys are on my live. Remember what I said. Whatever course is hot, you get access. So with the Wealth Club, the work is being done for you. We filter out all the trash courses and put premium courses inside. When you click the link in my bio, you're going to see a little video of like the different instructors. I have an intro. You do have a 15-minute assessment call with me so I can assess where you are in your journey, so I can tell you where to go. Because I don't want you to feel like, you joined something and you don't even know where to start. Because I know how it feels to, join a community and you don't even know where to start. I will help you. I will tell you, okay, what do you do right now? Where are you at? Where are you at in your journey? So when you enter the Wealth Club today, you will get a link. When you enter inside the Wealth Club and you're going to see a chat. You're going to see a chat come up. You're going to get a link of a booking free. You don't have to pay for it. A free booking so I can assess where you are in your journey. We're going to talk on the phone. Hey, babes, what's going on? All right, let me know. It's 15 minutes. Let me know where you're going, what's going on, and I will tell you what you need to do. I'm really good at that, okay? I'll let you guys know that for free. I'm really good at assessing people. So this is not a, you know how normally if you want a one-on-one booking with me, you got to pay? This assessment call is free, okay? So it'll depend on other people's pockets. You keep watching other women elevate and don't know where to start. The third is you feel soft until rent is due. Let's clock it. You feel soft until rent is due. And we all know how that is. Like, you're like, oh, I'm living a soft life. You know what? No, I'm not going to get my nails done. I'm going to get my hair done. Like, I'm living a soft life. Then rent due. You're like, oh, fuck. I done spent the money that I'm supposed to invest. The money I'm supposed to pay for rent, I done spent that money on my hair and nails. Now you spent your money on something that's not even going to make you money. It doesn't make sense. The Wealth Club is available wherever you are in the world. It doesn't matter. If you can access it, it's available. Again, if you're going to start making money online, I'm going to tell you guys this for free. You need a VPN. You're not going to get around it. You need a VPN. Do you know why you need a VPN? Because you want to be able to bounce to whatever country, state, city you would want to. You don't physically need to be in a country in order for you to make money in that country. That's the beauty about having a digital business. So if those of you like, oh, I want to make money in pounds, you can't make money in pounds. All you got to do is refresh your phone, change your system phone to the time of that country, and put on your VPN, and boom, all of a sudden you're in UK. That's the beauty about VPN. All of you need a VPN. So regardless of wherever you are in the country, Jamaica, Africa, wherever you are, you need a VPN. That's the first, I'll tell you guys that for free. That's the first tool you need. Even if you're in America, you still need a VPN because you want to be able to bounce to a different state. Because you may be selling a product that may benefit other people in another state. You may be selling products that may benefit to someone in California. You may be in California and you may be selling product that benefits people in New York. So you still need a VPN no matter where you are in the world. That's the beauty of having a digital business, guys. That's the beauty. That's why I tell you, ladies, join the Wealth Club. It has everything you need. Even the products you want to start reselling. Even when I told you guys about the masterclass on how you can make money with selling photos. A lot of girlies asking me, oh, do I have to be here? Do I have to be there? You don't have to be anywhere. You don't bitch, you could be in freaking Spain. It don't matter what, you could be in Germany. You have a VPN. So you can be wherever you want to be in a split of a second when you have a VPN. Can I get an amen? A VPN changes anything. That's the beauty of having a virtual business. You can up and move your business as many times as you like. A VPN is a virtual proxy number. So basically a VPN, the best VPN is called NordVPN. That's the one I use. So a VPN is this, guys. Let me explain a VPN to you guys for those of you who are not even familiar with a VPN. A VPN basically hides your IP address. So let's say you are in America and you want to be in London. So what you would do is you would download NordVPN. So now this is like for posting, right? So let's say you want to post content, because I have like about 3 phones. So I have one phone that's in Dallas, and I have another phone that's in New York, and then I have another phone that's in Lagos, right? So let's say you're like, okay, you know what, bestie, I want to get into the digital business. I want to open a TikTok account, right? Because obviously using TikTok is the best way for you to sell a digital product, right? Again, it's not hard to get views. The reason why a lot of people get stuck in the 300 view jail is because they don't have the right strategies to pass that. And in the Wealth Club, you will learn that. So now let's say you're like, okay, you know what, bestie, my target audience is in London. So you would change your system time to UK time, and you would on your VPN. So hold on. And then boom, you're in London. Okay, so that's how VPNs work. So even if you're in Jamaica, if you're in Africa, if you're in UK, or wherever you are in the world listening to this, if you're listening to this live on TikTok, or you're listening to this replay, you can start a digital business because you can be wherever you want. So even if you're like, oh, is it available? Is the Wealth Club available here? It doesn't matter where you are, because you're going to have access once you have a VPN, because you can move yourself wherever you need to. Yes, Jay, yes, you also change the time of your system device as well, because you don't want it to conflict. You don't want it to conflict. So let's say, for example, you want to open a new Instagram account, or you want to open a new TikTok account. You want to make sure all the times match. So it tricks the virtual portal. It tricks the portal that you're basically in that location. So let's say you're in New York and you have a VPN and you put your VPN to UK, you'll put your system time to UK. So automatically online, virtually, you're in UK, although you're not physically there. Okay, so that's why I keep telling you guys, get into digital business, join the Wealth Club. You will have everything you need when you join the Wealth Club to start your digital business and run it. Once you have a VPN, you're good. Okay, so let's continue because I'm running out of time. We're on the segment of signs your soft life is delayed. You feel creative but broke. You buy digital things but don't sell them. So like a lot of you have bought a lot of ebooks and all these guides and stuff like that. You're like, damn. I just bought them. I just have the information, but I'm not selling it. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. You need to be buying digital products that you know you can make money off of. Even if you don't make the money immediately, at least you know that, okay, boom. If I start working this in a week, I'm about to make $2,000. I'm guaranteed. Stop buying products where like, okay, the ebook tell you how to create a core, how to film, how to create content, but then you can't even make money off of that. You want to invest in digital products that you know you can resell 100%. So you know it's an investment. So not only are you learning, but you know you can capitalize off of what you've learned. So even all the guides and ebooks that's inside, like there's a product vault inside there's a product vault inside of the Wealth Club with 100+ products that you can resell. So not only can you resell the whole Wealth Club, but you can decide to take the mini guides and say, you know what, I want this to be my low ticket product, because the Wealth Club is a high ticket product while the mini guides inside is your low ticket product, right? So signs your soft life is delayed, right? You know you're meant for more, but you don't have a plan. And I'm gonna say this slowly. I'm not Liberian, I'm Nigerian. You're not behind, you're just unaligned. And alignment starts with strategy. I'm going to say this slowly. You're not behind. You're not behind. You're just unaligned. Alignment starts with strategy. Okay? A lot of you don't know. You're like, oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. You need the right strategy. You need the right strategy. That's the only way your life is going to change. And the Wealth Club will help you with that strategy. I promise you guys, if you join the Wealth Club by summertime, you bitches better buy me a rollie. You bitches better start sending me gold bottles. I better see gold bottles in my P.O. box. If you listen and be consistent, because a lot of you, again, just like weight loss, right? You could eat a salad today, but if you don't consistently eat a salad, you're not going to lose weight. Same thing goes with money. I want you guys to understand it, because I feel like a lot of you, and I'm not here to sell you guys a dream. I'm not going to sell you guys a dream of, oh, you know, you're going to make $10,000 tomorrow. That's a fucking lie. Anybody that tells you that is lying. You hear me? Anybody that tells you, oh, if you buy my ebook today, you're going to make $10,000 tomorrow, they're fucking lying. And I'm not going to lie to you. You see, is it 11:11? I don't know what time you are, but 11:11. Anybody that tells you that is lying. And I'm not going to tell you a lie. I am not going to tell you a lie. I'm going to tell you the truth. Just like weight loss, you know, if you eat a salad today, you have to eat a salad consistently and then you lose weight. It goes the same for money. It goes the same for money. You have to be consistent. You have to re-strategize. You have to think about, okay, how can I do this? And trust me, it will pay off. And when it does pay off, bitch, I need a gold bottle and I need a Rolex. And there's also this jewelry that I'm looking at that I'm going to send to you girls. Once I start seeing you guys flexing your money, I'm like, you forgot the coach. You forgot me. Listen, I'm going to, because one thing about me, I'm going to hold you accountable. Like one thing about, I'm inside the Wealth Club. I'm going to hold you accountable. When I see you're not active, I'm going to hold each and every one of you accountable. When you get inside the Wealth Club and we have that strategy call, I don't want you guys to get off the phone and be distracted with Tom. Because some of you, I already know the reason why some of you are not making the money you want to make is because you're distracted with a man. Yeah. Some of you are just distracted with a man. You're like, oh, I joined the Wealth Club. Some of you will have the momentum today. You'll have the momentum today. And then tomorrow, all of a sudden, your man texts you and you laying in the bed like, yeah, I'm just going to stay with Tom because, bitch, no. No, it's 2025. Bitch, I am not selling you no fantasy. Bestie is not selling you no fantasy, okay? In order for you to get a rich man, I'm telling you right now, you have to either have networked your way inside, like I mentioned earlier, or afford to be in the room. And in order for you to even network with girls of those calibers, you have to have some type of money, because girls that are on that caliber, that have access to that social class, they're not going to want to just be friends with you for no reason. Everybody's always in for what benefits them. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm not going to lie to you. Every single girl you see that you may meet now, everybody is about being friends with what benefits them. So even if you're trying to network, nobody wants to network with a bum. Nobody wants to network with a bum. Let's keep it a bean. Even you, do you want to network with a bum? If I was telling you, oh, damn, I need $5. You're not going to want to. You're going to jump off the line, because I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear somebody that need $5. Like I'm trying to get to the millions. I'm trying to get to the billions. So even you don't want to network with a bum, a girl who's pretty but she's a bum. No, because you don't want to be, oh, you out to eat with her and she's like, oh my God, can you cover this tab for me? Yeah, yeah, I'm supposed to get. Nah. So again, you have to also be valuable to female contacts in order for you to even have valuable female contacts. Bestie says anything but a lie. Get into this digital bag, because a lot of girlies are seeing there's a lot of money in this digital bag, because you make money in your sleep. Literally, you could have a content that you posted yesterday, and that content can be bringing you sales while you're cooking, cleaning, doing all these things. I'm telling you guys, this is not a facade. It's real shit. It's real. This is real. So even if you have a 9 to 5, you can capitalize off of the knowledge that you learned in your 9 to 5. I'm not telling you guys something that's not true. Again, Bestie say anything but a lie. I don't care if I go viral or not. I'm going to tell you guys the truth, and I'm going to keep waking it up all year long, because we got to get to a point of honesty. We got to stop lying to ourselves, and women got to stop capitalizing off of women fantasies of, oh, living a soft life. A man pays all the bills. They're not going to tell you about the time when he bust her ass. He busted up. They're not going to tell you about the times where he punched her in between the washer and dryer. She's not going to tell you about how she had to cover her lips, or she had to wear sunglasses because, you know what I'm saying, she's dating a man with money who's rich, but she don't offer nothing. Because again, guys, let's be honest. Every relationship you have, whether it be man or woman, everybody's always thinking about how you can be of benefit to them. That's the truth. I don't care what no one says. That is the truth. Every single relationship, men and women, they're all thinking about, what value can she add to my life? What value? Some girls could be the best cook, and they're like, oh, a guy's talking to you because you cook good. So he's like, all right, cook good. She offers food. I'm telling you, Bestie says anything but a lie. So you got to start getting to a point of, how can I add the most value to the interactions that I have? Because when you have value, that's when your network starts to expand. That's when people want to talk to you. People want to give you, like, something they don't know. Oh, I know how to make money online. Oh, I know how to do. You know something that they need. So now they start being of service to you, because they want to get next to you. They want to rub shoulders with you. And you want to be at that place in life. You don't want to be at the place where you're like, oh, I'm trying to find where the man with money at. And then the man, because guys, we are in a new generation of millionaires and billionaires. We are in a new generation of millionaires and billionaires. And I'm telling you guys this is not the generation of baby boomers where, it was only the 50-year-olds, the 60-year-olds that had money. So we had to deal with the grandpas and the baby powder men because we want money. No, a lot of the new millionaires and billionaires are our age mates. Facts. This is facts. So that's why I've been telling you guys that this old content that you guys keep consuming about, oh, go to the bar and sit at the table and look like a wear red hair, and bitch, the money you spending to go out to eat is the money you could have used to join the Wealth Club to really figure out and strategize, because to live a soft life and to live a life of financial freedom, it's a strategy. This is not a dream. It's a strategy. A lot of you are not living the soft life because you're unaligned. Alignment starts with strategy. So instead of thinking about, oh, you know what, I got to put my hair like this, or I got to put my breasts like this, or I'm going to do this so I could attract a rich man. Like I mentioned earlier, a lot of you don't even want the rich man. You just want the money. So why not go for the money? Let's clock it. Can I get a 1 in the chat? Can I get some ones in the chat? A lot of you are not even for the rich man, because again, the man has the money, but he has character too. Let's clock it. You're only after the money. So why not go strictly to the money? Why not go strictly straight to them? Like, you know what? Fuck all of that. I'm not about to put my energy. And somebody said they lazy, that's all. And that's the truth. Instead of me looking for the man with the money, because remember, the man with the money, he could be abusive, he could be manipulative, he could be narcissistic, he could be a shitty person, but he just has money. Instead of going for the man with the money that is not guaranteed to make you rich, because remember, a man's money is not your money. So just because he's rich doesn't mean you're going to be rich. Can we clock it? Can we clock it? Can I get some ones in the chat? Just because you're talking to a rich man, that doesn't mean you're going to be a rich woman. The only way you're going to be a rich woman is if you have strategy, where you are smart to say, okay, he gave me $5,000. I'm going to flip the money. But a lot of girls just date rich men with no strategy. So just because you're dating him, that doesn't translate to your net worth. A lot of women don't, they don't clock that. It don't translate. So Again, you need to be investing in your strategy, because now it's like, if you have the right strategy, you see, Kelly V said, true, I lived it. And he threw me out when he was tired of me, because that's what they do. That's what they do. When they get tired of you, they're like, you're replaceable. But when you are a woman of value and you know some information that he doesn't know, and he sees that you are not bringing something to the table, because again, when you're making your own money, like, a rich man doesn't care about you making your own money, but you are now an asset because he has bragging rights. I don't care what any of you say. Every single man that's walking this earth, they want to have bragging rights. Yeah. So when you ask yourself, why is he dealing with this popular influencer, or why is he dealing with this rich girl? Because he wants to have bragging rights to say, that's my girl. Yeah, my girl owns that. My girl have that. He don't care about how much you have. Remember, men with money don't care how much you have. They just want to have bragging rights. They want to be able to have intellectual conversations, because after you get off the bed, after you after you ride, after you do all of that, he wants to be able to sit down and have an intellectual conversation and say, oh yeah, she mentally stimulates me. So not only does she look good, but she's waking up in the morning. She got her emails to answer. She's going to the gym. Somebody asks, what if you're a stay-at-home wife? I am a stay-at-home. This is why you being a digital entrepreneur is the best, because you don't have to leave your house to make money. The only time you leave your house to make money is if you want a specific type of content. Like, you're like, okay, I'm going out to eat. Like, everything in your life becomes fun because you're already living a good life. So all you got to do is record it. All you got to do is record it. Do you get what I'm saying? All you got to do is record it. Remember what I told you guys in the beginning. Not in the beginning, what I told you guys a few moments ago. When you have a VPN allows you to be anywhere you want to be in the world. So even though you're a stay-at-home in New York City, you can still be in California virtually. You can virtually be in California. The Wealth Club. So the Wealthy Girl Starter Kit is just ebooks, right? So it's just ebooks to get you started, but the Wealth Club is the full-on experience. So you get access to courses, so unlimited courses. So any course that drops, you get access to it. So now all the hot courses that are coming out this year, whether it be any new trend, you get access. You know, oh, I'm in the Wealth Club, so they bought it. I got access to it. And the best thing about the Wealth Club is you can resell it. And not only resell it, the guides that's inside, like there's a classroom on how to make money from photos, you can resell that guide. There's a lot of things in there that you can resell if you're smart. Again, with the Wealth Club, the link is in my bio. With the Wealth Club, when you join today, you're going to have an assessment call with me. So I'm going to ask you where you are in your journey. I'm going to tell you the direction you should go, because everybody's journey is different. Everybody's journey is different. Okay? The link is in my bio. So the segment that we're on is signs your soft life is delayed. So the first one was still depending on other people's pockets. You keep watching other women elevate and don't know where to start. You feel soft until rent is due. You're creative but broke, blah, 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 blah. We passed that. So again, you are not behind. You're just unaligned. And alignment starts with strategy. Wealth Club was created for the women who already have a little money but wants to make it flip with strategy. No begging. No 12-hour hustle, just systems. If you're in Switzerland, if you're in Germany, wherever you are located in the world, you should be able to access the link in my bio. You should be able to access it. Again, like I mentioned to you guys previously, a lot of you, even if you're going to start your digital business, you need a VPN. That's how you're going to make the most money, because you're going to be able to jump wherever you want to jump around the globe. And I'm going to leave you guys with that. I hope you guys have an amazing Monday, and I will speak to you guys soon.